Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the channel and welcome to event number 2 here on our 5th monster truck season. We haven't done this one in quite some time. We are welcoming back and brand new to the seasons, the hill climb. So we are going to start 2 trucks right up here at the top. They will race down and the first one to trigger the gate will be declared the winner in this epic monster truck diecast racing hill climb. Now we have an amazing group of trucks. Throw up the points right now. Very close battle. Now remember, we are not doing qualifying days and we are not doing heat days. So I am giving away 16 points, here on the seasons. As well as giving away 16 points per event, not per season. You guys know what I meant. We are randomizing the starting orders every single event. So the trucks will not race in the way they finished. I will randomize them each and every event. So the points are getting close. Who will take the lead after event number 2? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned and find out. If you're new here, do yourself a favor, subscribe and ring that bell. Become part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation. Today is your home for monster truck diecast racing. We have fun playing with our BBTs, our big, beautiful trucks. I gotta give a huge thank you to my Patreon members and my YouTube members for always holding down the fort, not only here, but over on the second channel as well. And I gotta give a massive thank you to Arvin for sending me this awesome Hot Wheels Racerverse 4-pack, as well as a beautiful crown. Let me see if I can get it out here real quick. Oh, yes, a beautiful crown for our kings. So as we have 2 kings, we're just gonna place it right here. Since we know Hot Wheels is our favorite kind of monster trucks, they will hold the crown. Technically, everything right here is a king. Hot Wheels Monster Truck King, Spin Master Monster Truck King, our Race Wars, and also a $1 million Race Wars winner, $1 million Race Wars winner, and our King of the Hill for Hot Wheels, the big bad Ford F-150. So thank you again, Arvin, for that. Means the world to me. It is greatly appreciated, and I truly feel so bad. I am just so busy right now. I owe you like a few months worth of ultimate packages. I will be getting those in the mail soon. I can't say I'm sorry enough, but seriously, thank you for always showing your support. Your ultimate package will be nothing less than exciting, and I cannot wait for you to get it. But anywho, with all that out of the way, heading over to Hawkeye Holler 2, our second channel, we are getting ready to hold the Ultra Hot Race Wars, where we are going to race some Ultra Hots. Got a brand new set of them right over there. So if you're not subscribed to Hawkeye Holler 2 as well, it is linked down below. Go give it a subscribe. That's where you will find all the Hot Wheels racing. One final plug. Holidays are coming up. Check out my Amazon storefront. Top link down below. You guys can find everything I use, everything you see here, you can find on my Amazon storefront. It is linked down below. I do get compensation from that, so do keep that in mind. It does help support the channel if you purchase something from that top link down below. Now, without further ado, we're going to get to some racing. Who's it gonna be? All right, our first set of races. Now remember, in season 5, every event, it will be best of 3. First truck to win 2 will advance to the next round. You will have Spider-Man taking on the Volkswagen drag bus. All right, I'm ready. You're ready. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. It helps these videos out so very much. All right, race number 1 is underway. Alrighty, Rue, the first winner will come from the Volkswagen drag bus, and now we will switch the lanes and do it again. The glory thing about the hill climb is all about momentum. Do not slow down once you hit the plateau, because you're gonna need every ounce of speed to get back up the hill. Let's go. Just like that, Spider-Man is going home. The drag bus will advance. And now you do not need to go past the gates here. You just need to trigger your lanes in order to get the victory. Honestly, preferably, I would love to see them go past the gates and get stuck. That way they don't do a rollback. But you know what? That's all right. Spider-Man, going home, pal. 1 point. Coming up next, you will have Buzz Lightyear taking on Bread Boys. Now, the million-dollar question I've been racking in my brain, will the heavyweights be the better trucks for this event? Or will we see these lighter trucks, overcome? Let's go. All right, coming back into frame, Bread Boys will get the first victory. Buzz, you need to step it up. Alrighty, Rue. Lanes are switched. Bread Boys are up by 1. Will it be another 2-and-out victory? Let's go. And no siree, Bob. Buzz Lightyear will get the second victory. We are heading in to a backbreaker. I told myself I wouldn't be doing backbreakers this season, but here we are. We just can't. It's part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation at this point. So a backbreaker, if you're new here, a backbreaker is a tie-breaking race, but we do it here a little bit differently. We send them backwards. All right, for one final time, it is Bread Boys up against Buzz Lightyear. Who will win? Let's go. I did not think I would be saying this during this event, but that was too wide at the line with Buzz Lightyear coming in clutch and getting that backbreaker victory. They're moving on. Bread Boys will leave here with 2 points. All right, last week's winner, the Volkswagen Bug, takes on the Land Rover Defender. Will the Bug have the same kind of luck they did last week? Well, let's find out. Here we go. Another amazing battle here on the hill climb. It goes in favor of the Bug. They go up by 1. Can the Volkswagen Bug do a 2-and-out victory? Well, we're about to drop those gates. I tell you what, we may have a championship favorite right now. The Volkswagen Bug moves into the second round, and the Land Rover Defender will leave here with 3 points. A glorious battle is next up against Recreational and last season's champion, Gangster. That is a new thing I am implementing with these seasons. The champion from last time will always make an appearance in the new season. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a crash. And a hell of an impact comes from Gangster as he lost it, hitting the plateau at the bottom, giving the first win to Recreational. Man, what a crash. That early exit from Gangster gave Recreational an early lead. I look for Recreational to go 2-and-out. Let's go. And as I stated, Recreational will move on. We're just going to go ahead and send him on his way. And Gangster, last season's champion, will leave here with 4 points. Man, you hated to see that for him. Coming up next, you're going to have Mega Rex taking on Will Trash It All. I do call this a heavyweight battle as both of these trucks, are heavyweights. Who will strike first? Let's go. Will Trash It All carries all the weight in the front and will give him the first victory. The lanes are switched and we are getting ready to go again. Let's go. was not enough for Mega Rex. Let's just go ahead and push him on through. Mega Rex will be eliminated, but we will give him 5 points. Nice in the standings. And Will Trash It All moves on. Up next, it will be Trolls taking on Steer Clear. I will say the hill climb has been a success so far. We've seen some great racing, no money lanes. That's what we like to see. Here we go. And the mighty Steer Clear will strike first. Let's switch lanes and do it again. All right, Steer Clear has a 1-win advantage. Let's see what happens next. Let's go. Oh, man! And you hated to see that for Steer Clear. He was so close to his second victory, but Trolls will get it done. So now it's time for a backbreaker. All right, a third and final race up against Steer Clear and Trolls. Let's go. Again with Steer Clear. And Trolls will advance, but man, Steer Clear again with that early exit. And I realized I didn't switch lanes, but you know what? That's an oopsie on my part. We're gonna roll with it. 6 points to Steer Clear. Coming up next, you're gonna have Night Shifter up against 5 Alarm. If I didn't mention already, the winner of this event will receive 20 points for winning the event. Let's go. And Night Shifter getting the first victory. Let's actually switch lanes this time. The lanes are switched. Can 5 Alarm rally a comeback? Here we go. With just the slightest nudge of his front bumper, Night Shifter will move on, and we will give 5 Alarm, who didn't stand a chance, 7 points. And we come to one final set of races for the first round. It will be Bigfoot up against Zerg. All right, who will be truck number 8 moving into the round of 8? Here we go. And good old Zerg will strike first. All right, Zerg is 1 win away from moving on to the round of 8. What does Bigfoot have to say about that? Let's go. Well, Zerg will move on, so that means Bigfoot has absolutely nothing to say. But hey, 8 points. You're moving on to the next event next week. All right, 8 trucks have been eliminated. 8 trucks remain. Who moves on to the final 4? Kicking us off for round 2, it will be the drag bus up against Buzz Lightyear. You know, I kind of just got to thinking, how cool would it be to see Buzz Lightyear up against Zerg for the main event victory? That'd be cool. Let's go. Too wide at the line yet again here on the hill climb. I tell you what, Buzz Lightyear knows how to keep his momentum when it goes back to going up the hill. Amazing. Nice. Can Buzz Lightyear take down the drag bus? That's on everybody's mind. All right, here we go. Not quite yet. By the tip of his tire, the drag bus will get a victory. We're going into a backbreaker. Will it be all over for Buzz Lightyear right here? One final time in the backbreaker. Drag bus versus Buzz. Let's go. And Buzz Lightyear will stay alive after the drag bus crashes out going up the hill backwards. 9 points to the drag bus. And Buzz Lightyear moves on to the final four. Coming up next, you have Battle of the Psychedelics. It will be recreational, taking on the Bug. All right. Here we go. I do believe we are starting to see a money lane form. Recreational will get the first victory. The lanes are switched. Can Recreational secure his spot in the final four? Let's find out. Here we go. And just like that, Recreational gets it done. The Bug will leave here with 10 points. And coming up next, you got Will Trash It All taking on Trolls. All right, it's been back and forth. Heavyweights have been winning. Lightweights have been winning. Let's go. Recreational, Will Trash It All will win first. All right, Will Trash It All up by a 1. Can Trolls rally a comeback? Come on, you got a world tour to get to. Here we go. You can tell the track is starting to get a little bit dirty from these trucks going up and down. Trolls barely made it, which means we are going into a backbreaker, and Will Trash It All crashes out. Again, we have seen a lot of back and forth racing, so again, if you haven't already, please smash that like button. It helps this guy out so very much. All right, one final time. Will Trash It All, Trolls. Let's go. All right, give Trolls 11 points. They are eliminated. Will Trash It All. Moving on to the round of 4. And one final set of races for the second round. Night Shifter taking on Zurg. All right, Night Shifter, Zurg. Who's gonna take it? One spot remains in the final 4. Let's go. And Zurg will strike first. Zurg is in the lead with 1 win. Can he make it a 2-and-out victory? Let's go. Oh, man! I tell you what, the purple trucks are not having any luck in those outside lanes. Zurg is back there next to King Kong's bum, and Night Shifter will win. We are going into a backbreaker. I do believe Night Shifter has an advantage in this race. On the back of his truck, he has these 2 spoilers that stick out a little bit further than the tires. Let's go. And we will not get to see Zurg versus Buzz Lightyear for the finals. Zurg is eliminated, but 12 points added to their scorecard. Very good. Night Shifter, see what I was talking about? They stick out just a wee bit further than those tires. Hey, giving him the advantage. Moves on to the final 4. Another 4 trucks eliminated. That means 4 trucks remain. Who moves on to the main event round? Up first for the final 4, it will be Buzz Lightyear taking on Recreational. Now, Buzz Lightyear has been taking out these heavyweights left and right. Can he do it for one final time? Let's go. But he is up against the alpha of the heavyweights, Recreational. Well, they strike first. Recreational up by 1. Can they get it done and move on to the main event final round? Let's go. And Buzz Lightyear with trouble. He goes off to Never Never Land. But we will give him 13 points. He is eliminated. Recreational moves on to the main event final round. I don't know. That was a weird long pause. Anywho, next race. All right, 1 spot remains in the final round. We'll Trash It All versus Night Shifter next. All right, We'll Trash It All, Night Shifter. Who will meet Recreational in the final round? Let's go. Tell you what, Night Shifter is a sleeper in this event. He moves on. Well, he hasn't moved on yet. He's up by 1. Can Night Shifter go 2 and out and meet Recreational in the final round? Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. All right, Night Shifter with an easy 2 and out. We're going to go ahead and give Will Trash It All 14 points. Let's head into the final round. The final round is set. First truck to win 2. Remember, 20 points on the line for winning a main event. You got Recreational. You got Night Shifter. Who's it gonna be? Both of these trucks have really been the alpha and the omega of this event. But who will come out on top? If your guess is Recreational, I wouldn't be so too sure about that. Let's go. Exactly what I meant. 2 wide at the line in favor of Night Shifter. Is this the heavyweight hunter we've been looking for? Can Night Shifter put Recreational in the dirt? We're about to find out right here, right now. Let's go. Of course, the main event would end with a backbreaker with Recreational coming up and tying this thing up. We're going into one final showdown. The glorious thing about this backbreaker is each truck has an advantage. Recreational carrying all the weight in the rear. Night Shifter with those 2 spoilers that stick off the back. Say it with me one final time. Who's it gonna be? The heavyweight hunter becomes the hunted. Night Shifter eliminated with 15 points. But Recreational, oh my goodness. Just when I had a doubt about Recreational winning this event, he proves me wrong. Recreational will earn 20 points and win the hill climb. And that will be event number 2 in the books, the hill climb. Absolutely turned out amazing. I had a lot of fun with it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these points. Look how much they have changed. That is the glory thing about this new point system. Volkswagen Bug still in the lead, but it is a very slim margin. Now, where do we head to next? Well, we head to the mountain next. So it's kind of like the hill climb, but these trucks will have to crest a high peak and then race back down to the finish. So the mountain, again, making a return, will be event number 3 out of this 8-week season. Now, you think the heavyweights are going to advance there? Well, I think the lighter trucks are going to become favorable in that event. Now, don't forget, over on Hawkeye Holler 2, we're doing an Ultra Hot Showdown. You're not going to want to miss it. So definitely make sure you are subscribed over there, and make sure you're subscribed here as well. Do all the good stuff for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely make sure you are part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation today. Take it one step further and become a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Linked down below. Those help support the channel so very much. And remember, with the holidays coming up, make sure you purchase from the Hawkeye Holler Amazon storefront. Top link down below. It helps the channel out so very much. Another amazing event in the books. Had a lot of fun with it. And I cannot thank you guys enough for joining me on this adventure. Event number 3 is coming up very soon. And don't forget, the Halloween special, The King of the Hill, will be coming up on October 31st. You're not going to want to miss it. We're getting some monsters out, some monster trucks, and we're going to have a good old time. Or should I say a ghoul old time. Okay, I will see myself out. Peace, love, and Diecast Racing. I'll see you back here at the Holler for another episode. I am out of here. Me, 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 me.